Now this Sunday is Father's Day, and if like me you've left it to the last minute and you're stressed about what on earth you can get for your father, there's no need to worry, because we've got our personal shopping expert Derek Marks with us today, who's done all the hard work for you, and you're going to show us the latest products that are out on the high street for our fathers, aren't you?
I have. I've had great fun for this one as well, because I mean we've all got different types of dads, haven't we? We've got some that don't want any technology whatsoever.
Phobes of the technology.
Absolutely. We've got some get in there and
some love their gadgets.
The DIY dads. And then we've got the let's take care of ourselves dads. So I've got something for absolutely everyone.
Fantastic.
And the great thing about the selection that I've got here for you this time, I've got 6 different things to show you. The most we're spending is $49.99.
That's brilliant. So especially at the recession, everyone's tightening the purse strings.
Definitely.
And under £50, you can't really go wrong, can you?
Absolutely. And I've been well aware of that when I've been picking the products for this as
Brilliant.
well. First one, I have to say, this is a bit of a selfish one as well, because I absolutely adore this one. This has got to be one of the smallest DAB radios I have ever seen. In fact, it's called a DAB Cube, and you can see there, if I just bring some separation there, you can see just how tiny that is. It really is great. And that means you can carry it around with you as well. Now, you know the great advantage of digital radio is everything's clearer, everything sounds like a CD. It's absolutely superb. But getting a DAB set into your car, you're talking £300–400. No one's in for doing that at the moment. This kind of thing here, you connect. You can always walk around with it like you would a normal MP3 player or anything else. But with this one, you could also link it up to the car as well. You know, you've got those little FM transmitters you can buy. Plug that into that. You've instantly got an in-car DAB radio, which is superb. And you know, there's a bigger selection of stations on DAB.
And all dads like music. I mean, that's something that does appeal to absolutely everybody. Classical, rock, whatever their genre is, they still like the music. So that's brilliant.
Jazz, classical, local radio, whatever you want, it's all there. That's available for $49.99, which I think is absolutely superb. And really, really good.
The whole family can enjoy that as well. I know it's a little bit selfish because it is Father's Day, but if you've got some music in the car, that's something everyone can benefit from, isn't it?
Definitely, and it's on my must-have list for this year, definitely. Let's move on, because we were talking about the DIY dads before. Black & Decker, got to be the biggest names in tools and DIY.
The name you can trust.
Exactly, that's the thing, isn't it? You want something you can trust, you want something you can just pick up and roll with. And what we've got here is a battery operated drill, which is superb, isn't it? It's a drill cum screwdriver, and I don't know if you can see, if I just point that to the camera there, when you're drilling, it's got that great light on it as well, and all the bits are magnetic, so you just pop out one of the bits here, they do come out eventually, you just pop them in.
Oh, they're magnets. So tiny as well, isn't it? So it's a really nice sort of size.
Yep, you've got a depth stop in there as well, so you can actually drill with this one as well, and it's superb. And you've got the charger, so you just simply pop it back in, and that's it, job done. And again, that's inexpensive. You know how much you can pay for a power drill, I'm sure.
Yes, of course.
You know, you can be talking $200–400.
I'm always doing DIY.
Yeah, absolutely. But if you're looking on the shelves, you can pay £200–300 for drills. We're looking here a miniature version, but it's going to do such a lot of jobs. $37.95.
So it does everything you need, and also I'm sure there's a lot of ladies out there who've been nagging their husbands to do some DIY for a while. So now's a brilliant, great excuse for them to take the hint, really.
Straight onto the web for that one. We found it at toolstop.co.uk. Talking of the web, now I know this one will definitely appeal to you. Looks like a takeaway box and container, and actually it is. That's the theme of this next one. This is a takeaway website.
Wow.
Now, if you've ever wanted your own website, you know, everyone's got things like Facebook, MySpace, all of those kind of things, and they are things that are fashions.
Yeah.
They come and they go.
Yeah.
You know, we've all had a MySpace account that we've forgotten about, but a permanent website that is yours is something completely different.
Brilliant. And so the box as well is really deceptive. If you wrap that up, they would never guess what on earth that was going to be.
Definitely. You've got absolutely everything you need here. It comes with the domain name, it comes with everything. If you want to set up a business online, for instance, everything you need is in this little box.
That's amazing. And we actually did create my own website.
We did.
A bit vain of me there. And now I can get as many fans writing in as possible.
Well, yeah, you can get all of your digital pictures on there as well. You can see how easy it was. You've done it already, so you know how simple it is. You can put videos on here, you can put pictures on there. As you can see there, it's got a guest book if you want, so people can leave their comments. Really nice graphics in there, and there's your video show reel as well. So it's your kind of window on the world, really.
And it was so easy to do. I'm a bit scared of technology and things like that, and if you said to me you've got to make your own website, it would put the fear of God into me. But actually it's so easy to do, so it's fantastic. Really basic step-by-step instructions there.
Absolutely, and very, very inexpensive as well. This was from gettingpersonal.co.uk. £29.31 we found it for. Again, it's a really simple idea. We're going to stay with the web actually for the next one, Amy, if you don't mind. So I'll just pop that to one side, and we're going to have a little bit of a delve into our family history now, because we've got, I think, you know, we've got a lot. My dad definitely is on a lot of websites about genealogy, about looking back into your family tree.
It's become really fashionable at the moment, hasn't it, to look at your past. There's a lot of television programs specialising on it, and it's really inspired everybody to sort of look back in their past. And a lot of dads, I think that is something they'll be interested in. History does appeal more to the male sex.
Well, you think about it as well. In the recession, we've got a lot more time at home. We're enjoying simpler pleasures again, and I think actually now we've got some time to actually, you know, delve back into what can be a fascinating world of, you know, finding out where your family came from.
It's addictive as well, isn't it?
Completely.
A lot of people, once they start on this, keep going back and back. It's limitless. There's no end really to your family history, so you can keep going back and back and back. So it's a really great way even to start up a new hobby.
Yeah, well, absolutely everything you need here about discovering your family history is inside the gift box itself. I'll just read you through what comes with it. You get a full explanation of what it is, what the gift it is that you're giving. Brilliant. What you'll get is a registration instruction as well, and information on the introduction and the origins of your surname, a beginner's guide to tracing your family history, a template for creating your own family tree as well. I think that's really important, and of course then you can contact relatives and go to reference libraries. There's lots of different ways of finding out, isn't
it? It could bring everyone together if you get all the family involved, couldn't it? It's sort of a gift that everybody will get involved with and everyone can take pleasure from. So that's really brilliant.
And you get a certificate in there as well, so if you really want to finish things off, you can as well. Again, we went to gettingpersonal.co.uk for this one, and that's just under £20, that one.
That's for the dad that's got everything. You know, if they don't know about the history, that's fantastic. So that really is, no one will dislike that present. That's brilliant.
Definitely. My next one, we spoke a couple of weeks ago with Shay about the fact that it's okay for men to use moisturiser.
I want men to start making more of an effort. Us ladies want men to sort of, you know, really start shaving better and taking care, because we've had to do it for centuries and it's really time consuming.
All right, okay.
It's time for them to have a go.
I've been listening. That's what personal shoppers are all about. I listened, you said, go out there and get something to tidy the guys up, and what I've got here is a fully organic set as well, because I think that's really important. It's already nice to have the big names and all the rest of it, but if it's over fragrance, if it's overbearing, it's not actually doing your skin any good, then that's no good. So I've gone for organic here, and we've got a really nice set here, and I just think it has that organic feel to it as well, doesn't it? It's all little
the packaging's very sort of basic and sleek,
but
it's
very
not
sophisticated.
Girly. Yeah, it's very sleek, definitely.
Very nice. So in this set, you've got the soap bar with all of the organic natural ingredients as well. It's all natural oils and natural ingredients. You've got a face balm in there, you've got shave oil, and you've got something which maybe you can explain this to me, Amy, because I'm a bit alien to the concept of body oil for men.
Well, men need to moisturise. Is this
something we share?
No, it's I think as well, if men are shaving, their skin can get very dry and taut, so anything to moisturise it is fantastic, and oil is the best moisturiser you can get, really.
Oh, smell that.
Oh, that's really nice.
That's amazing.
It's very masculine, isn't it?
It's a very woody, musky smell.
Yeah.
Lovely. Very nice.
Scent.
So that comes in a nice little set there as well. That's one of our least expensive as well. £20.
That's brilliant. And it's a good introduction as well, because a lot of men don't know where to start, so you've got a little bit of everything there.
Definitely. Shall we move on then? Because we've got big brand fragrances here as well. I thought we'd go out on a bit of a high as well.
Yeah.
Because I think if you're buying for your dad, especially as a girl, you're never quite sure, are you?
No.
What kind of fragrance to go for? What will be right? What's already in the bathroom cabinet? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I've got two completely different fragrances here. The first one from Dunhill, the second one from Hugo Boss.
So
and they're
two big names.
Yeah, absolutely. Big names that we know and we've known for a long time. We know we can trust them. I'm going to go for Dunhill first of all. First of all, just take a look at the bottle, because I mean it's a really strong.
The silver is really sleek, isn't it?
It's masculine lines. It looks good. It feels good. Really smart packaging there as well. You can see from the box. Well, let's try the fragrance and let's see. Let's just let's have a quick blast. Let me know what are you getting.
Lovely. That one's, I think, for the slightly older man, because it is very sophisticated.
It is. It's quite a rounded fragrance. It's quite a full fragrance, isn't it? Really quite strong, and of course, like with ladies' fragrances, but guys don't really go with this. You get the initial fragrance,
it
and
settles
then you
over
get
the time. The top notes, base notes.
Exactly. It's what it's like half an hour later,
Yes, of
an hour
course.
later, 3 hours later, and you want something that's strong, that stays there, that actually, as you're walking along the high street as well, gets you the odd notice.
I mean, that was not too overpowering as well. Men don't
No.
always want to make a statement with their fragrance. They just want to smell clean and nice. So that one's a really nice sort of subtle fragrance.